You think you know power? Think again. We are talking about mechanical titans that eat mountains for breakfast and shake the very ground you stand on. Welcome back to Beast Machines World. Today, we are heading into the pit to witness the absolute kings of the mining world. We've lined up a roster of steel giants, from legendary wheel loaders to hydraulic excavators that are taller than an apartment block. These machines don't just move dirt, they move the economy. If you love raw horsepower and massive steel, you're in the right place. Let's get to work. Let's kick things off with a true icon of the industry, the Caterpillar 992 wheel loader. This isn't your backyard bobcat. This beast weighs in at over 240,000 pounds. To put that in perspective, that's heavier than a fully loaded Boeing 757 sitting on the tarmac. Watch it in action. The 992 is designed for one thing: cycle time. It attacks the pile with a bucket that can hold up to 16 cubic yards of rock. That means in a single scoop, it lifts enough weight to equal 6 large SUVs. It's the perfect blend of agility and brute strength, keeping the haul trucks moving without a pause. Now, let's step up in weight class and travel to an active coal pit. Meet the Caterpillar 992B. This machine is a testament to durability. We are talking about an operating weight of 180,000 pounds. That's 90 tons of iron. Powered by a 675 horsepower engine, this beast swings a bucket holding up to 17 cubic yards. Watch it load those 4-axle lorries. It's not just moving coal, it's proving a point. With the right maintenance, American steel lasts forever. It fills those trucks with a rhythm and power that commands respect. Old? Yes. Obsolete? Absolutely not. Stepping up the game, we have the Hitachi EX2600. When you need to move mountains of overburden just to get to the ore, this is your weapon of choice. Weighing over 560,000 pounds, this excavator is a hydraulic masterpiece designed for pure digging force. Look at those hydraulic cylinders. They are thick as tree trunks. Right now, it's tearing through heavy overburden, loading a fleet of massive Komatsu HD 785 and Cat 777 dumpers. These are 100-ton haul trucks, and the EX2600 buries them in just 3 to 4 passes. It's like watching a surgeon. If the surgeon weighed 280 tons and had an arm made of hardened steel. Witness the Liebherr 93 50 electric shovel. German engineering built for the long haul. This isn't a showroom model. Look at the grime on that white paint. It wears the dirt like battle scars, proof of thousands of hours in the pit. Driven by a massive electric motor, it delivers instant torque without the exhaust fumes. Watch how it attacks the earth bank. The bucket crowds in with massive force, tearing through the soil layers to load that haul truck. It's quiet, it's relentless, and it absolutely dominates this mining site. Step back, because the Cat 6030B is here to claim the title of King of Diggers. While the previous machine was a surgical instrument, this one is a sledgehammer. Weighing around 300 tons, it's a hydraulic beast designed for pure, unadulterated aggression. Look at that backhoe bucket armed with massive teeth. It rips through the earth and swings over to bury that Cat 777 haul truck in seconds. The cycle time here is insane. Swing, dump, return. It doesn't waste a millisecond. Imagine sitting in that cab, feeling the raw power of twin diesel engines vibrating through the seat as you move 34 tons of dirt in a single pass. It turns a day's worth of manual digging into a 5-second job. This is productivity at its peak. Moving up to the heavyweight division, we meet the Terex RH340B. Before this machine wore the Caterpillar yellow, it built its reputation under the Terex Dar-O-N-K badge. You are looking at over 1.2 million pounds of operating weight. That's nearly double the size of the previous machine. Notice that massive floating triangle on the boom? That is the legendary TriPower system. It's not just for looks. This geometry mechanically locks the bucket angle, keeping it parallel as it drives into that massive wall of earth. It acts like a giant force multiplier, channeling hydraulic pressure to shove the bucket deep into the bank without pushing the machine backward. With a 44 cubic yard bucket, it scoops up an incredible amount of heavy dirt in one go and dumps it with thunderous power. It makes moving mountains look easy. Pack your winter gear because we are heading north to the frozen wilds of northeast British Columbia. Standing tall in the driving snow is the Hitachi EX 5500. This machine doesn't care about sub-zero temperatures. It's built to work where lesser machines would freeze solid. It's clearing massive chunks of waste rock to get to the valuable metallurgical coal seams below, the stuff used to make steel for skyscrapers. Watch it load that Caterpillar 793F. The 793F is a 250-ton monster, but the EX 5500 makes it look like a toy. With a bucket capacity of around 35 cubic yards, it drops tons of jagged rock into the truck bed with a ground-shaking thud. The contrast between the freezing white snow and the hot orange iron of the Hitachi is just cinematic perfection. This is heavy industry battling the elements. And finally, we arrive at the undisputed king of our list, the Liebherr 996. This is the apex predator of hydraulic excavators. We are talking about a service weight of over 670 tons. That is almost 1.5 million pounds of steel dominating the landscape. Here, we see it performing a massive land-cutting operation for a coal mine. Just look at the scale of this operation. It digs deep below its tracks, pulling up massive loads of earth to clear the way. Powered by two V16 engines generating 3,000 horsepower, it swings a bucket that holds 47 cubic yards. Watching it carve through the earth is a terrifying and humbling experience. It redefines what humans are capable of building. From the agile Cat 992 to the mountain-moving Liebherr 996, these machines are the unsung heroes that build our world. They are loud, they are dangerous, and they are undeniably awesome. The sheer scale of engineering required to make 600 tons of metal dance is nothing short of a miracle. If you enjoyed seeing these mechanical monsters in action, smash that like button. It helps the channel a ton. Don't forget to subscribe to Beast Machine's World and hit the bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the world of heavy metal. Thanks for watching, and keep digging deep.